The year was 3000 AD. Washington, D.C. was nothing but a graveyard of stone and ash. The monuments were shattered, the streets empty except for the distant sound of claws dragging across pavement. The only building that still stood was the White House, broken, cracked, but still breathing. 17-year-old Ethan Graves had grown up in this wasteland. He'd heard the stories all his life. Don't go near the last president's house. The dead rule there. But Ethan was hungry. His group had been starving for days, and he'd seen light inside the ruins of the White House, faint, flickering, like candlelight through a cracked window. So one night, clutching a rusted knife, he went in. The air inside was thick, heavy, almost liquid. The wallpaper peeled like rotting flesh. Portraits of past leaders hung crooked, their painted eyes following him with something more than paint. Ethan whispered to himself, "Just find food, then get out." But the halls weren't empty. He heard boots dragging behind him. Turning a corner, he saw them. Soldiers in tattered uniforms, their faces nothing but bones stretched with gray skin. They didn't breathe. They only marched slowly, guarding something deeper inside. Ethan hid in a doorway, heart hammering, trying not to scream. Then came the sound. Clack, clack, clack. A typewriter echoing down the hall. Ethan followed it against every instinct until he found the Oval Office. The door creaked open. Behind the desk sat the last president of Earth. His suit hung in tatters, his skin like paper, his eyes glowing red like coals. He was hunched over, hands skeletal, typing endlessly on a machine that looked older than time. Ethan froze. The president stopped typing. Slowly, his head turned. "You're late, son," the voice rasped, broken, wet. "The country still needs new blood." Ethan stumbled back as the floorboards shifted beneath his feet like a heartbeat. All around him, doors opened. Zombie soldiers poured into the room, their rifles clutched in decayed hands. The president raised one finger, and they stopped. The typewriter dinged once, and the president whispered, "Kneel." Ethan's knife slipped from his hand as something pressed down on him, an invisible weight like the whole house was pushing him into the floor. Before darkness swallowed him, he realized the truth. The White House wasn't a building anymore. It was a body. And the president wasn't dead. He was still ruling, still waiting, feeding on anyone foolish enough to enter.
The next morning, survivors found Ethan's knife outside the gates. His body was never found. But if you walk past the ruins at night, you might hear a teenager's voice screaming inside, echoing down the halls. Another citizen added to the president's army.